into the war of the Strait of Hormuz. Forget about nuclear issues, forget about ballistic missiles, forget about regime change. For now, it's all about the Strait of Hormuz. And as part of that new war of the Straits, the Americans are bombing fairly regularly now up the Iranian coast, including around Bushehr, which is where the civilian nuclear reactor is. They're not bombing the reactor, but it worries people that they're bombing anywhere near it. President Trump said yesterday that they might go for Pickaxe Mountain. Pickaxe Mountain is just near Natanz, the nuclear site, and that's the deep underground shelter which the Iranians are believed to have. Whether they would really bomb something 24 hours after President Trump has said they will bomb it, we'll have to see. But that pattern of attacks is clearly designed to keep on pressuring Iran over opening the Strait of Hormuz. And of course, in response, the Iranians are attacking American bases in the region. They're particularly interested in the bases, the air base in Kuwait. They're particularly interested in Bahrain, in the naval base at Bahrain, the headquarters of the Fifth Fleet, the big air base in Qatar, and of course, various facilities that the Americans have in the UAE. But the Americans still have the concentration of force in the area that they've had for some time. It's based on two carrier battle groups. Skies Data and Forensics have located with satellite imagery these two carriers. They're quite close together, but they're also about 380 miles away from the Strait of Hormuz, which is the safe distance as far as they're concerned from the Iranian coast. Go any closer and they might have to start defending themselves. But the fact that the carriers are quite close together tells us that they are ready for some sort of operation. And if you think about the whole area in which the Americans are operating, for the Eastern Mediterranean, the Red Sea, the Arabian Sea, and just around the corner in the Indian Ocean, they have an enormous concentration of military power that they can call on. They can call on their two main aircraft carriers. They've got two major assault ships with marine expeditionary units ready to go. They've got a couple of other command ships and landing ships, and no fewer than 19 Arleigh Burke class destroyers. Those are guided missile destroyers with a powerful air defense suite of defenses. In addition, they've got at least a couple of hunter-killer submarines in the area because they always go with the carriers. So the Americans can bring an enormous amount of power to bear if they're prepared to fight the Strait of Hormuz. If they want to move in and fight the Battle of the Straits, they will undoubtedly win it. But in winning it, they would probably take some losses. That would not be popular in the United States. And having won the Battle of the Strait of Hormuz, they'd have to stay there in some sort of form or other. Which is why when President Trump says today that the Strait of Hormuz is completely open, that's what he said. The answer is, well, Mr. President, let's see how many ships actually transit the Strait of Hormuz in the next few days or even few weeks. Probably not many.